Ball goes deep, nicely taken by Kano. And here's Cowan into the gap, fires it off to Nonu. Nonu straight ahead, just a couple of metres short. All Blacks looking for quick ball. They'll be desperate to get it too. France will be trying to slow it down. The French have got plenty of players back. Ball is there, now it's being released. All Blacks though on the back foot. Still got an opportunity though. Cowan looking to this near side, now maybe changing his mind as the All Blacks congregate to the left. Tialata makes an early run, but instead it goes to Carter now. Sivivatu, and he gets through. Sivivatu scores the opening try of the Test match.
Here we see the finishing part to this move. Look at the speed of Sivivatu. He gets it almost standing still. He looks like he's at a canter, and then he just accelerates onto the ball. And he leaves, I think it's Marty possibly there for dead, and he's just absolutely gone. He shows the ball to the outside, and he's just too quick. I think it's Vincent Clerc, and he's no slouch either. Just
again, Dupuis, Savard. First receiver, runs straight at Tony Woodcock. He rides him to the ground, but a good strong run again by the hooker. Now the little kick through, but it's easily read by Cowan. Feeds it off to Muliaina. The All Blacks fancy a counter-attack here. Conrad Smith again glides into the gap. Off goes Sivivatu using good speed. Sivivatu's got some support. Gives it off to Muliaina. And the fullback is in his 82nd Test match.
What an absolutely magical try from New Zealand. Well, it didn't look like they had a lot on, but Jimmy Cowan read the kick very well, and it just shows the ambition of the New Zealand backs tonight. Every opportunity they tried to capitalise on. They spun the ball wide here. It was beautiful pace from Sivivatu. Lovely ball from Smith. Sivivatu gets outside his man. Muliaina on the inside. And what a great try. Really vintage New Zealand back play. Excellent to see, Tony.
Well, it was Muliaina who sparked it. He called for the ball from Jimmy Cowan. He got it right where he wanted it. He summed up the opportunity. He threw a brilliant pass, and then he backed up after that searing run by Sivivatu. This is wonderful stuff. We're in for a great Test match.
Well, Mills Muliaina really came back to form. He'd been a bit flat for a while. Came back.
Crouch. Touch, pause, engage.
All Blacks going hard at the French scrum. Ball loose, chance of a try, yes! Try given. Jerome Kano. Well, the big All Black scrum, and now the pats on the head and the backs of the All Black front row. And the French are somewhat stunned as the third try is scored, this one by Jerome Kano.
See the replay here, not entirely sure where the ball is. I think they tried to pick it up at the back. It's bouncing around. Oh, and did Kano gather that? Did he knock it on? Did it come off his leg? Probably needs to be slowed down. Alain Roland was right there. He didn't want to go upstairs. There's a kick there from Dupuis. And it looks like Kano's just dragged it across with his leg over the line and placed his hand on it.
Yeah, I think he had it trapped between his legs, didn't he? Between his knees, Justin. Then all he had to do was push it down. Boy, some great jubilation on the All Black bench at that one. But the man who just sat there with a quiet smile on his face was Mike Trom, the guru. Didn't take long to sort things out by the look of it.
Well, the French were so pumped up after that first scrum, but sooner or later they had to put the ball in. And you've seen what happened. Here's Carter's conversion. Guided through. 22 points to 9. Back tour. Now here's Carter opening up. Puts the little kick in, looking to recover. Does so. Slips it to Muliaina. Needs somebody else in support. Finds Reid. Oh, McCaw's tripped over before he managed to get the ball. So the All Blacks are going to have another crack at it here. With about 19 minutes remaining, Carter's in the pocket. Drop kick coming up here from Dan Carter. And it's wobbly. Off the crossbar. And here comes the counter from the French. Well, Dan Carter doesn't try drop kicks very often. Here's Muliaina. Working blindside. Flat pass. Goes to Corey Jane. Puts the foot down. Jane still going. Kick and chase. All Blacks, they must score. And they do score. Corey Jane.
Don't underestimate how good that was from Corey Jane. What he did was what we saw earlier. He used the palm off to buy himself time. He palmed off the defender, held him away from being tackled, and then put the chip ahead, and there was any number of, look at this, he picks it up well, pushes him away, gives himself time to put the chip in. 3 players probably could have scored that try, but Jane deserved it. He created it, he got a bounce pass and picked it up. Brilliant individual try.
Well, what a season it's been for Corey Jane, and this just caps it for him, and the All Blacks have scored their 4th try.
Guys, about 5 metres behind me in the grandstand is a good Wellington man, Alan Hewson. I just turned around, he's got a grin from ear to ear. That's the sort of try he liked to score in his boat.
Well, Corey Jane, and they might even fancy turning over. They have, as it's ripped away. Here's an opportunity for Kano, gets it off to Corey Jane. It is again, and the man who's made a big contribution out on the right wing side makes a run. Now Carter slings it off to Nonu. He's got support from McCaw. Didn't throw the pass though. There it is once more, taken by Boric. Blindside kick. McCaw there to make the tackle. 15 metres away from the line. All Blacks ahead by 32 points to 12. 10 minutes remaining, and Conrad Smith goes sailing in. Simple as that.
Oh, we've got a fight going on here, folks. It's a beauty too. And Tony Woodcock's just had his eyes poked. He's been gouged twice. This is filthy.
Well, there's all sorts of people involved.
I think this is the fella here. Tony Woodcock had twice fingers in his eyes.
Richie McCaw looks really upset, and it's unlike him. His personality isn't to get involved in these sorts of things, but he's certainly aggravated about something. So we'll listen to the report coming to the referee from the touch judge.
Oh, Tony Woodcock's going to be called out. Maybe. Oh, no, he's calling McCaw back. It all broke up on the sideline. Woodcock was involved as he was trying to get back into his feet. I think it was the replacement halfback who's come up and he's...
I don't know what started it. Je sais pas à quoi qui a commencé. Too many people, trop de personnes. Sifflet, whistle will come. C'est déjà fait, okay? On n'a pas beaucoup de temps qui reste. Prends le moment, take time now, talk to your team. S'il vous plaît, parle avec l'équipe. Si ça recommence et une autre chose comme ça, quelqu'un va sortir. Vous comprenez? Understand? Anybody else does it again, they're gone. Okay? Take time while you have it. Parle avec eux.
Yeah, I don't know whether the cameras caught it, but as he was getting back to his feet, I think it was the replacement halfback came across and he clawed Woodcock in the face, not once but twice.
Well, it looks like Luke McAllister is on the park. Nonu might have taken a seat. But what happened here is that Conrad Smith scored a try.
Johnny on the spot, isn't he? He reads it so well. We've just been talking about how important he is to the All Blacks. He just picks the ball up like a scrum half, snipes down that blind side.
By Damian Trey. All Blacks, of course, have one further match to play. That's against the Barbarians, but the whistle is blown. And that is convincing. Handshakes all round, smiles all round as well. Because the All Blacks have finished the season on a high note. Started on a low note against the French in Dunedin. They didn't have Richie McCaw and Dan Carter for those first 2 French Test matches. They were here tonight. They made a big contribution. And the All Blacks have won, and they've won convincingly by 39 points to 12.